I think it's where Jack, with his gray hairs, is going to beat the kids because he knows the long game. And that's where, like, I want to, and I'm gonna. This is gonna be a separated part. I'm trying to get this to Cloud9. So if anyone wants to help me out here, I'd appreciate it because I think that Cloud9 is on the precipice of a jumping into a sky, a world of infinite possibilities and improvement. But I am trying to get a way to get them this book right here. I've found this discussion, this topic, the things that this author goes into as critically important to how I would ever want to run an org and how I would ever want to run my relationships. There's a people focused thing, but there's a why focused that informs how you either do your work and all that. And what I see when I'm comparing like my long-term fandom with TSM versus my also long-term fandom with C9 is that TSM has always been a far more interesting narrative with looking for the impossible forever, and then it's finally fallen apart. And it's also become clear that TSM is so sick that me giving them or us giving them much of anything other than general support is not, it's not likely, it's not apparent that they would even be accepting of it. It's not apparent that Reggie would accept any outside advice or help from anyone outside his trusted circle, like potentially Jack. So maybe this is like a long con on my part to help TSM, but I also kind of want to see it as helping NA as a whole, and Jack is leading the charge on that better than anyone. And at least he's the first one showing big results on it. So what I am trying to do is I am trying to send this book to Cloud9's League of Legends team. I'm pretty much like looking to gift a batch of this to Cloud9 because I think that if they take the time to go through this process, it will add even more to the successful route that they are already on. I think that I'm falling into a Matthew principle right now because to those who have nothing, everything will be taken from them. TSM is sort of experiencing that. TL is falling into that a bit with the double lift curse taking them, but C9 has succeeded so much that they are only going to succeed more, and this is a very real principle in just the cosmos, in economics, in just social life, and how your life how life actually goes. And so this book, this process, this concept, this principle, I think is another level up for Cloud9, and either they just go out and get it themselves and they just never give me a reply to me trying to at least be a part of them in a way, show my fandom for at least trying to get NA on the right track, trying to get the competitive realm going, the mindset, the culture change. Like it starts here. It starts with exemplifying and raising up the ideal and saying this is currently the ideal, this is currently the winner, and this is what we support as the community, as the fans that are encouraging of this, that are criticizing of this. Because Monty and Thorne have a really good point. Why is any of this scrim bullshit allowed? Why is this such toxic and useless and feeding and inting and griefing scrim culture allowed? Like, you want to ask why NA sucks so bad internationally? It's because everything local is a piece of shit, is acting like shit, is acting unethical, is acting without any competitive integrity, isn't even trying. Cloud9 is the one that's really trying. TSM has had a culture of trying, and TL has had a culture of trying. Like, they can be, better examples, and FlyQuest and 100 Thieves are orgs that looks like they're, trying that as well, and maybe even EG. But there's something critically wrong when Cloud9 go through a shadow boxing spring split and they never get contested. They never get contested on hard stuck patterns that they're running with just rotating like 5 minutes to Herald and then to Drake or something like that. Like, watch their footage. Watch how they play, or actually play them out in scrims. Like do analysis. So I'd like to get copies of this to Cloud9 as my gift to them in the org, and my my thank you for them being a shining light in an A. Because there's nothing more exciting than thinking about Cloud9 going up against G2 in a best of 5. Like, do we win it? Maybe not, but like, this is the best showing we've had. And we haven't even shown anything yet. Like, the fact that MSI is canceled is heartbreaking, but the fact that Worlds is on its way and Cloud9 is fucking ready to go is just going to lead to a bigger either bust or fucking boom. And it's going to be fucking great. That's about all I've got for that. So, if anyone wants to let me know how, or just get Jack, Sven, Niski, Blabber, Licorice, Reapered, Vulcan, this is your next step in your book club if you guys want to level up understanding yourselves and defining the why of Cloud9. Because TSM's why is winning worlds, and that dies when they actually get there. You're playing a more infinite game. You'll keep winning. That'll be that.